Welcome to our top 5 list of upcoming games set to be released in January and February 2023. Number 5. Sons of the Forest. Sons of the Forest is a survival horror game developed and published by Endnight Games. It is the sequel to the popular game The Forest, which was released in 2014. In Sons of the Forest, players are stranded on a mysterious island filled with danger and must use their survival skills to stay alive. Players must gather resources, build shelters, and fend off hostile creatures as they try to uncover the secrets of the island and find a way to escape. The game features an open-world environment and a day-night cycle, which affects the behavior of the creatures on the island. Players can explore the island, gather resources, and craft a variety of items and weapons to help them survive. The game also includes a multiplayer mode, allowing players to team up with friends to survive on the island together. Overall, Sons of the Forest is a thrilling survival game that combines exploration, resource management, and intense combat as players try to survive on a mysterious and dangerous island. Number 4. Dead Island 2. Dead Island 2 is an upcoming survival horror game developed by Dambuster Studios and published by Deep Silver. It is the sequel to the popular game Dead Island, and it is set in a vast open-world environment where players must survive against hordes of undead enemies and other dangers. In Dead Island 2, players take on the role of a survivor who is stranded in a post-apocalyptic world overrun by zombies. The game features fast-paced combat and a variety of weapons and abilities that players can use to defeat enemies and solve puzzles. The game's developers have stated that Dead Island 2 will feature a variety of locations, including cities and other urban areas, as well as a variety of enemy types, including different types of zombies and other supernatural threats. One of the key features of Dead Island 2 is its open-world environment, which allows players to explore and discover secrets and hidden locations as they progress through the game. The game's developers have stated that the world will be filled with a variety of locations and secrets to discover, and that players will be able to interact with a variety of NPCs as they progress through the story. Dead Island 2 is expected to be released in the future on PC and consoles. The game has received a lot of attention from fans of survival horror games and the original Dead Island, and it looks like it will be a thrilling and immersive experience for fans of the genre. Number 3. Company of Heroes 3. Company of Heroes 3 is a real-time strategy game developed by Relic Entertainment and published by Sega. It is the third game in the Company of Heroes series, and it is set in World War II, allowing players to control various factions and units as they engage in strategic battles. In Company of Heroes 3, players can choose to play as either the Allies or the Axis powers, and they will have access to a variety of units, each with their own unique abilities and strengths. The game features a dynamic campaign mode, allowing players to make strategic decisions and control their armies as they progress through the story. Company of Heroes 3 also features a multiplayer mode, allowing players to compete against each other online in various modes, such as ranked matches and tournaments. The game's developers have stated that they are focusing on creating a balanced and immersive gameplay experience, with a variety of units and abilities to choose from. Company of Heroes 3 is to be released on PC on February 23rd. The game has received a lot of attention from fans of the series and real-time strategy games, and it looks like it will be a thrilling and immersive experience for fans of the genre. Number 2. Forspoken. Forspoken, also known as Project Athea, is an upcoming action role-playing game developed by Square Enix and Luminous Productions. The game is being developed for PlayStation 5 and PC and is set to be released in 2022. Forspoken is set in a fantasy world called Athea, where players take on the role of Freya, a young woman who possesses magical powers and must navigate a world filled with danger and intrigue. Players will be able to explore a vast open-world environment, filled with magical creatures, treacherous enemies, and mysterious artifacts. The game is described as an open-world action RPG, meaning players will have the freedom to explore the world and make their own choices while also engaging in fast-paced combat and using magic to defeat enemies. The game's developers have stated that Forspoken will feature a dynamic weather system, which will affect the gameplay in the world itself, and that players will be able to use Freya's magical abilities to interact with the environment in unique ways. Forspoken has received a lot of attention from fans of action RPGs due to its stunning graphics and immersive gameplay. The game's developers have stated that they are focusing on creating a rich and dynamic world for players to explore, filled with unique characters, creatures, and locations. Overall, Forspoken looks like it will be a thrilling and immersive experience for fans of action RPGs and fantasy games, offering the chance to explore a vast open-world environment and use magic to navigate a world filled with danger and intrigue. Number 1. Hogwarts Legacy. Hogwarts Legacy is a new video game set in the world of Harry Potter, developed by Avalanche Software and published by Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment. The game is set in the late 1800s and allows players to experience life as a student at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, where they can learn spells, potions, and other magical skills, as well as participate in Quidditch matches and explore the Hogwarts castle and grounds. One of the standout features of Hogwarts Legacy is the ability to create your own character and customize their appearance, skills, and abilities. You can choose your character's house, which will determine their characteristics and abilities, as well as their gender and appearance. You'll also be able to choose which subjects your character focuses on, such as potions or defense against the dark arts, and you'll have the opportunity to learn new spells and potions as you progress through the game. In addition to attending classes and exploring the castle, you'll also be able to participate in Quidditch matches, duel other students and characters, and go on quests and adventures throughout the Hogwarts grounds. The game is said to have a branching storyline, so the decisions you make throughout the game will affect the direction of the story and the outcome of certain events. Hogwarts Legacy has received a lot of attention from Harry Potter fans, as it's the first major Harry Potter video game in several years. The game was originally scheduled to be released in 2021, but it was delayed until early 2023 due to the COVID-19 pandemic. It will be available on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Xbox One, and PC. Overall, Hogwarts Legacy looks like it will be a thrilling and immersive experience for Harry Potter fans, allowing them to experience life as a student at Hogwarts and explore the magical world of Harry Potter in a whole new way. Thanks for joining us on our top 5 list of upcoming games set to be released in January and February 2023. We hope you enjoyed learning about these highly anticipated releases and that you found something that interests you. Be on the lookout for more information and updates as the release dates approach. If you have any thoughts or opinions on this list or on the games themselves, let us know in the comments. Thanks again, and we hope to see you on our next video.